that to my clients too when they're so nervous to come for a photo. I'm like, you're going to get addicted to this. Okay. Show you how to pose. I'm going to glam you up and stuff. And then you're going to not stop calling me and I'm going to have to block you because all the time I got a day job, I got kids. Like I can't shoot you all the time, but I mean, if you want to, but it's really, really addicting. And seeing the women go from being nervous at first and then they're like, we're done already? Like, no, I want to keep going. I'm like, no, we're fine. And they're like, okay. And then they see their pictures and they feel so good about themselves afterwards. Even if they're doing it for someone else, that it's just the look on their face. It's wonderful. I love it. The wedding, I cry at every wedding. I cry every single ceremony. It's like a baby.
Great stuff.
I love it.
So, advice for future photographers.
Don't nail down what you think you're going to do right away because you don't know. You can't control anything but your own actions. And wing it if you can sometimes. Don't have a plan. Take photos of everything. Take photos of, there's a dead bird over there. There's, here comes a dog that's cute in the park. And, there's a kid playing. And we'll get permission from the parents because that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But offer to take pictures of your friends. Pose stupid objects, and try to get different angles of light to see how things work from different ways and different settings on your camera. YouTube is your friend. YouTube is your friend. YouTube is your friend. Okay, you can learn anything on YouTube.
Yes,
absolutely. Learn how to remodel an entire home on YouTube,
among many other things. Yeah.
Yes, very much. Among many other facts about the law. Google's your friend as well. So it's all trial and error. Don't get down on yourself. If you think everyone's their worst critic, everyone is. They always question, and they always, I don't know about this. Now I know what it is that I want it to look like, and I will make it look like that. And if I don't make it look like that, all right, let's go on to the next photo. I took enough. Not every photo has to turn out perfect. And don't think that I'm going to do this and I'm going to do my art and I'm going to listen. You're going to be a starving artist and you're not going to become famous immediately. You're not going to get signed. You're not going to have an art gallery with your stuff. I mean, that does not happen right away. It absolutely does not. You can be the commercial kind. You can be the artistic kind. Some people do it as hobbies. Some people really just want to show their art and what it is that they did, which is nothing wrong with that at all. Some people want it as a career, but I want to say that's one of the hardest things to do, other than becoming Ansel Adams, like having a manager and all that jazz, booking events and everything.
But it can happen.
Yeah, it can't. No, don't get me wrong. It can't happen. I don't want that. Don't want it. It's way too much work, way too much pressure, way too much criticism. No. I'd rather have the one-on-one encounters. That's what I would rather have. I don't want to be famous. I like my private life. I like my private life. That's good. I'm good. Excellent. If it happens, I'll take the money.
Why not?
I'm not seeking that out. It's not. I don't want photography to be a full-time job for me because I tried it and it was a lot harder than I was prepared for, and I wasn't warned. And I didn't go to school for it. People ask me all the time, "Where did you learn this? What kind of degree?" I'm like, nope. It's art. You can't teach the eye. You can teach technical things, but you cannot teach the eye. So you either have it or you don't. And every eye is different on top of that if you do have it. So right, some people like this eye, some people like this eye, some people don't like that eye, some people everyone has their own opinion.
That's right, and their own tastes.
Absolutely.
And that kind of leads into this question: do you think we all have an artist inside of us?
I think we do on a different levels and different aspects. Some people are makeup artists, some people are painters, some people are carpenters, some people are better at cooking. That's an art. It took me a long time to learn how to cook. I have to give him credit for that too. I already knew how to cook, but he made me step my game up. It was like World War III. When I'll cook better than you, and I'll show you. Remodeling homes, staging for real estate, just photography, videography, painting, just any performance art, actors, singers. I mean, how many takes do they do before they get the perfect track, or they mix things together? I think everybody does have an artist in them some way, somehow. They could be designing clothes. You could be, I'm sewing. I'm also a stylist for a major retailer. So I put together outfits for people online and tell them this looks good together. This photographs well together because you're getting engaged. This color looks nice because of this. But that's just from experience. But it's definitely trial and error. I think everybody has an artist in them, some way, some form. You just have to find it.
And don't suppress it.
Don't suppress it. Don't ever let anybody make you feel like you can't do something. Mm-hmm. I don't care if it's art or anything. If you want to do something, go for it. Even if you're crappy at it.
At least you try.
I'm not that great at dancing, but that's fine. I even taught kids how to dance, and not that great. I'm not stupid. I know that I'm not that. I've seen me. It's not that wonderful. If you can't do, teach. Yeah. So but it doesn't mean that I'm not going to stop doing it. I don't care what anybody thinks. I am my own person. I'm happy with myself. I'm happy with my art. I'm happy with everything in my life now. And that's that.
How can people connect with you and see your work online?
Well, I don't have my website anymore because that was a lot of money. I've simplified everything. You don't necessarily have to have a website and a photo sharing thing and whatever. I have Facebook and I have Instagram, and that's it. I have my personal page and then I have my photo page, and it's Alvarez Photography Tampa. The Instagram is at Alvarez Photo Tampa. It's public. Both of them are public. You can go and see all of the work on there.
It's good stuff.
It's just like highlights of the career. I mean, you can go all the way back to like the beginning in Jason Buck's house. You can go. They're still on there. I haven't taken them off. It is the full deal
portfolio.
There.
Okay.
Yep, it is the evolution of me.
Check them out.
Yep.
And the final question. She knows what it is. She's been listening to the podcast. Why does art matter?
Art matters because it changes the world. It changes everything. It records time, moments in history. It records emotions. It is a documentation of what someone was feeling or seeing or what was happening at that time. Even music. Someone wrote that song because of what they were going through or what they experienced, or let's have a good time, let's dance. There's many, many different reasons, but it is a documentation of what's happening right then. All of it. And it's just, some people have bad memories. I can go through pictures now and I'm like, wow, I remember when this happened. I don't want to see those ones from when I was 19. If it wasn't for Facebook memories, there would be things that I would forget. I would forget also because I haven't put them out of my phone. Paintings, the Sistine Chapel. I mean, come on. That's what was happening right there for Leonardo da Vinci and Mona Lisa. That was recorded right then. Like, that's what was happening in his life. I mean, all of his books that he made, his notes and all that jazz. Vincent van Gogh cut off his ear and recorded it. So he recorded it in paintings. Heartache, emotions, just all of that stuff. That's why art matters. It also makes the world more beautiful. It does. I can't clean the house. I can't do a damn thing without music playing. I listen to music more than I do anything else. I'm a movie girl, but certain episodes on Netflix are coming out and I need to watch. But art is not only does it record, but it also inspires you to make your own, or it gives you a feeling when you see this. Makes you think of things that you never thought about. Some people just, like certain things I've seen, I have no idea what it's about. I don't have a feeling about it. I don't understand it. I just don't sync with it. But there's always that one thing out there, whether it be music or photos or painting or a play or a movie or a song that just will resonate with you and it sticks with you forever. And it can change your life. That's why art is important. When the world is burnt up, Armageddon happens and all this other stuff, and the aliens come down, they're going to find the architecture, the paintings, like people's photos. They're going to, if they happen to get, digital files for videos or something, or discover what Facebook was. They're going to be like, these people were weird, but that will still be there. That's what ruins are. I mean, the Egyptian pyramids, like, it's art.
Yes. It's almost, to quote, to kind of involve what your special skill is, it's a snapshot of a life.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Being a fly on the wall of a love story, or capturing somebody as clients have said this, I need to record myself while I still look good. And I'm like, okay. I'm like, you're going to look good. No, but I need to do this now before I age. And so I can be like, see, I was hot. Get the kids while they're at that age. And then you're like, oh, look how little they were, This is my wedding day. This is my engagement shoot. This was, that kind of stuff. Or this is what the building used to look like before we redid it. And now here it is after. Or real estate stuff, It is a recording of historical facts.
Through your eye. All right. Mm-hmm. Well, thank you much. Hope you enjoy your holidays.
You too. Happy Hanukkah, happy holidays. Merry Christmas.
Yeah. Happy New Year.
Kwanzaa. Oh, happy Festivus. Don't forget that.
For the rest of us, yes.
Hope you have a good New Year too.
Yes, and thanks for being on the show. It was a great delight, and hopefully you've inspired many more photographers to get out there and start shooting some great stuff.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Rina, for being on the show finally. It's great having you on, learning more about your artistic path and all the things it took, and getting past that suppressed state. And now, just like me, in many ways, just say, the heck with it, or maybe use other colorful words, that we really don't worry about what others think. And as she said, you have to have that self-awareness to be strong enough to fulfill your passion. Meaning, hey, I'm passionate about this. People may not be on board with me while I'm trying to pursue this creative outlet. So be it. I don't control their desires. I don't control their egos. I don't control their opinions. I just control myself and know that this means a great deal to me, and I've got to try it. In many ways, shapes, or forms, it could be the thing you want to pursue, or it could lead to other things, but you have to at least dive in. Do it. Give it a whirl. You have to go in messy sometimes, and it can turn into great art or whatever it is you're desiring and you're passionate about. And once you make the decision, doors do start opening, as they did for Rina. And hey, it was so great, the door led her to me. And here she is as a guest on my podcast. That's great. I love how that happens. You just never know who you're going to meet. So always have your business cards ready. That's my advice to you. So thanks again for listening. Of course, you could connect with her. I'll have all her info listed in the show notes on theartistreallymatters.com. Just look for Rina's podcast entry, and you will see a photo of her, and you can listen to the podcast there, or you can listen to it on the many platforms listed on the main page: Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, iHeartRadio, Spotify, to name a few. And share it with friends, family. 'Tis the season to be giving. So give the gift of the Artist Matters podcast. Why not? I love it. And I'm so glad we made it this far. And next week will be me recapping the year. Because a lot has happened, not just with the podcast, but the podcast is quite a big deal. I've never done anything this big, and it's quite amazing that I've gone this long, since March, interviewing all these people and learning their stories and sharing them with you, hopefully inspiring you to build your own brand or follow your own creative path and see where it takes you. So once again, Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, Happy Kwanzaa, and enjoy the holidays. Be of good cheer and be blessed. Until next we meet, no matter where you go, let your creativity flow.